Good. Okay. Bridge, get the locket, go to town. Anything? Oh man, do we want to do that thing? Gotta choose. We do this one first.
My spirit is spent. I can't do this just yet.
Alright, let's do the delirium.
All these rotten rattlers were brought down by your hand. Will they return the favor?
Delirium's gonna run out. Is there anything we can do about that? Would be nice if we could have got to 3. Let's do alright. See if we can. I'm gonna get the quest item before we got. That's the only kind of a little letdown from Delirium is that sometimes it just runs out. I guess we know the layout of the zone well enough. We just sort of. In that case, we just had to go wider and find more things instead of running straight up the path. So counter to how you normally play though. Are you in here? Yeah.
I can't do this just yet.
Fortify yet. just have...
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Me look it!
Basalt? My critical strikes chance is lucky. Can't crit. What about diamonds in this build? Let's get rid of it later. This basalt's launching.
Here our ways divide.
Let me tell your future. The rings that bind grow tighter, the plate thicker, the leather denser, all with a single touch.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. It's pretty good too. Lightning and life 6. Cap 28 cap. Way over 34. So it is a little bit more, but it's a lot more life. So too much fire? That's a good thing. Need cold.
I can't do this just yet.
Okay, go to Crypt. Do the trial. Get the map. Path. Trial, get map. With the trial. No, you definitely don't. That's the opposite of what we want to do. Okay.
Ready, exile!
I was just thinking, that
time
beast's
to
red.
hunt. Off you go,
I don't know
little
how he's not gonna be
beast!
in here, is he?
Away!
Shine boldly,
Apparently
so that
he is.
all may find you when the night falls.
Just need to find the map. Ah, these spiders.
This one is captured. I now will take it.
Okay, I know. You take it. You take that one too?
We will be best friends, beast, until we slaughter you. Survivor, you are well prepared for the end.
I am.
This is a fine capture.
I can't do this just
I
yet.
bet you say that about all the beasts. Find the map, fans. There must be a yellow beast floating around somewhere. Wondering why I know he's still here. Hey Bonfire, how you doing, man? Your shower started to leak? Oh, that sucks. You put a bucket under it? I'm good, I'm good. Oh, we don't need to be here.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Calling a plumber. Yeah, don't call a plumber on a Sunday. Unless you have to, because like sometimes you have to. I mean, at least with a shower, yeah, like you don't have to worry about any damage to anywhere, right? You can just put a bucket under and collect the water, and that's kind of it. You don't obviously don't want to be leaking. Well, I guess most places where you get leaks are less likely to do any water damage because they're in places that can deal with water. Except maybe the tap to a washing
My spirit
machine.
is spent.
You ate something that upset your stomach? So that's about
I can't do this just yet.
That's not good. It's probably the same issue which happened to the other shower. Where was the other shower? And what was the issue? The issue was a very old building. I feel that. Rotating valve thing got worn out when they replaced the pipe. Wrecked the replacement, so they had to cut open the wall to replace the pipe. Huh. Sounds like it could work. When we moved over here from the East Coast, the place we stayed in when we got here, the shower was leaking. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't leaking per se. Like the leak was causing it to sort of spit away from the tap, like on you, which wouldn't be a bad thing, except it was the hot tap, so it was the hot water. Which was pretty hot, but also it was right at a height that, I mean, for most people it'd be more of an annoyance. We had, our kids were young then, and so we didn't want them getting sort of sprayed in the face or anything with. It wasn't powerful, but because it was just because of the temperature, quite easily be uncomfortable if bad. And when we called up the real estate, I go through real estate because I don't want to deal with.
Hello to you, great dream.
Tight landlords, right?
I can't do this just yet.
Because I've had friends that had those sort of issues, and I'm like, I don't ever want to have to deal with an individual. I just want to go through a company, and then you do the thing. You either go on you either call them up if that's the deal, or you go on the website and fill out the thing, and stuff happens. And in all my experience, you tend to have less issues with that because they sort of take the stance, they just want everything to run smoothly and take the rent. Except this place was weird. It's like we went through the real estate, but we still had to deal with the landlord. So whenever I'd call the real estate, I could call up the real estate for something, and they would be like, "Oh, you need to call the landlord." I'm like, "No, that's why I go through real estate. Like I have a contract with you, not with them." And they're like, "No, we more of just facilitate it." And I'm like, "Oh, well, then you can facilitate the repairs." And they really just didn't want to do any of the work. So they called the landlord. He called me and he's like, "What's the problem?" I told him, and he's like, "Oh, do you think it's an emergency?" And I said, "Well, I mean, if you don't want me to pay rent, He's like, "Oh, if you're going to be like that," I'm like, "Well, I did call you with an issue, and you're like, oh, is it an emergency?" He was really bad. Like he's probably exemplifies the reasoning why I don't I don't like renting privately. Yeah. But yeah, he came out with his buddy to fix it. His plumber friend buddy, apparently. They went and fixed it. Yeah, fixed it. Did I pick up? Where's the map? Oh, there. And before coming in and telling me, oh, look, come have a look at it or anything, they up and left. Right? And so I go to his shower and it's not working. So... I can't remember the exact details of what wasn't working with it from that. But, you know, I called the real estate again. They're like, oh, yeah, he's going to be coming out there today to fix it. I'm like, we came out to fix it. And he left. He said goodbye, and then just, like, he just was walking out the door, said goodbye as he was leaving. And so, like, I told them. First thing I did was go upstairs to check the shower, because it was, like, a skinny little townhouse deal. And, yeah, the shower's not working. And she's like, oh, that's not good. And I'm like, no, it's not. So, can you call him? And so I didn't have his number. I always call from a private number. It's like I wasn't allowed to have his number to contact him or something. You know, I guess he didn't want tenants calling him up telling him that his place was a dump and needed fixing. So he took a while to come back. Like, he didn't come straight back. He knew, like, they knew they'd done something. You know, and he's just hoping, like, how do you, like, I'm not going to notice, like, we're not going to have a shower. There's only one shower.
I can't do this just yet.
See, I have no idea what he thought was going to happen. Like, I was going to not have a shower for a week and I'd be like, hey, it's not working now. Jesse and his buddy came back at some other stage, not that day. We had to sort of tentatively have showers the best we could. Can't remember what the deal was this time. And they came back, and he pretty much did the same. Was going to do the same thing, except when he got there to do the job, I went and stood at the front door and waited for him to be finished. And he's come soon. He's like, oh, we're just going out. I'm like, oh, have you finished? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, can you just come with me and we'll have a look at it? And he's like, no, I've got to get going. And I'm like, it's not fixed, is it? And he's like, yeah, it's fixed. I'm like, I'm going to go check. You know, and if you're just going to run off and have to call the real estate again, like, there's going to be issues. He's like, no need to be like that.
Remains.
He took off anyway. And again, all he'd done was put it back the way it was before the first time he came and fixed it.
Dodri appears drawn to the old wounds of calamity. The cataclysm took some and left much that a parasite like Dodri might have.
Yeah. So again, I called the real estate and told them the story again. And the girl's like, yeah. I'm like, I just said to her, I said, do you have problems with this guy? Like, is this the thing? And she's like, well, the place is, you know, it she said it's never had a lease renewal. You know, and it often goes unrented. And I'm like, well, it's because it's a dump. You know, we were in a tough situation. We had to take what we could get. You know, which I'm guessing what other people are like, and it's why they, like, when it comes time to take, you know, to re-sign, they're like, nope. They called a plumber out though, and apparently he cracked it. You know, he called me, and got angry at me for calling a plumber, and I'm like, I didn't call a plumber. The real estate called a plumber because you came out twice and you botched it both times. Yeah, and that's the thing is too, like, it's not like it wasn't overpriced either. So it's not like he was making a killing off having people in there for, you get them in for like on a 6 or a 12-month lease, and then it goes unrented for a few months, right? And so he's like, it's okay, I'm making enough money off the other time. Right? It was just standard rates. Where am I?
I can't do this just yet.
But yeah, so I don't understand what the deal was. But yeah, he was just like, he was just real awful to deal with. We did we re-sign? I think we did re-sign. I think I had to. I think we were there for 2 years. So we would have been there first re-sign. The girl told me, like, I can't remember the details, but she's like, it hasn't been rented in like, this X amount of years. Like, I remember thinking at the time, I'm not surprised, because a lot of the things that were wrong with it were stuff you find out after you're living in it, type of situation. Nonetheless, that's my
There is a fine line between consideration and hesitation.
bad landlord story
is wisdom,
mixed with
the
shower.
latter is fear.
Find a secret passage. Okay. So the leak that's in yours is in a bathroom that you want to renovate, not that you either want to or need to renovate.
Good find,
It's going to spark that happening. Or is it going to result in a valve being turning water off in the bathroom not being used?
Good find, Exile.
You don't need to, but you'd like to. Yeah. I guess it comes down to, like, where you are in terms of finance and ready and all that. Was it something you thought you'd be doing, capable of doing soon, or is this kind of forcing a hand? Either way, if you do it, you do get a nice master bathroom to do up. Take that in case I do. It's not for this. This is in case I do run another character, but I doubt it.
I can't do this just yet.
You were thinking about doing it soonish? Okay. It's still a bit of a bummer when things like that happen. And a mate of mine, he had a couple things on his house. that sort of forced his hand on some renovations in different timing of the schedule that he wanted. I don't know if plumbing was one of them. I just remember he had to do things out of it. He had a certain plan of how he wanted to do with it, because they were living in the house while they were renovating it. And when they started doing it, they had to do it in a different order, which meant living in the house was uncomfortable. They just persevered. Even if you do renovate now, you'll pay this, end up paying the same to fix the leak. Yeah, that's true. But like you said, if it is anything that requires anything extra done, you know, at least the, you know, like having to pull a wall out or something, at least you won't be sort of doing that, covering it up, and then renovating it further down the track. It's a... what the word is for that. But like when you get that small sort of benefit because of timing. Oh, what do we have there? Oh, it's a hammer.
My spirit is spent. I can't do this just yet.
That's all right. Find something good in those, maybe. Forest and Groost, alright. Come on.
Ranakesh.
Look at this guy trying to run away. Come here.
Turn away the tyrant's face, and kingdom end without a trace.
I believe in traveling light.
I mean, I still want to just have a look at it. Alright, labs.
Into the most dreaded of thickets.
Good to see you. I be missing
Oh,
me.
that's right. Star. I'm feeling okay about labs. Okay-ish, I think is the...
What? He's in tin.
Hello. Return when you can pay the silver fee.
She's she's real big on making you pay for the services. What do we light on cold? Oh, that's nice. I wonder if I can get a life. I could put a life on that, right? Cold and 13 all. 29 fire, 33 cold, and 13 all. I mean, it's... Oh, man, I gotta drop 73 life for it, though. So much fire resist. Where's all this fire resist coming from? It's not bad. I still don't have cold cap. Because that's already a cold. Oh, that actually pulls my lightning down. Yeah, that one's too much red. Or is this on there? Because that has 29 fire on it as well. I don't have int for my shoes. I'm gonna keep that though, because it's got lots of things.
The spirit hunts with you.
Yes, it does. Oh, you can't up sanctifieds? Oh, interesting. Right? That one's got 12 attack speed. Oh.
Be kind, if you can.
You saw a thing where someone was trying to figure out why so much hate for CP2 2077, and then compared it to Skyrim, which has been a PAL since 2011. I mean, sure, it makes an interesting thing. But, you know, comparing something that got some hate to comparing something else that got some hate. Did he have reasons of... Did he explain reasons in why... I mean, because The Witcher was a heaping pile when it came out as well, but they fixed it. Mostly. They made a lot of improvements. right? I'm pretty sure Skyrim had a lot of hate when it came out as well. So why does this game that's a buggy mess get so much hate when this other game I'm going to compare it to that was a buggy mess also got so much hate? That's because, you know, when products come out that you're waiting for, that you expect not to be buggy messes, come out as buggy messes, people are going to hate that. I think that's kind of understandable.
Hello. Goodbye.
Yeah. I guess I don't want to call it journalism. But I guess a lot of content then, you know, it's all about how you present it, isn't it? Or how you clickbait it. I guess this documentary was presenting to you some sort of, I'm trying to work out how much hate it is.
Justice
even though,
will prevail.
you know, I summed it up in like, sum it up in one sentence. Why was there so much hate for Cyberpunk 2077? Because people had high expectations and it came out as a buggy mess. I solved this problem. How long was this video? Because I just did it in 5 seconds. Oh, don't run with that. Cyberpunk came out? Well, technically. But if you're on PlayStation, it got taken away again. Alright, dude. As to why it got crapped on more.
Ooh.
Did it?
The weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
You thought it was a demo?
Emperor beckons, and the world attends.
No, usually you put out a demo of your best part of the work to convince people you did a good job.
You are relentless. You can't stem this tide. No two battles are alike. By the goddess, what ambition!
My spirit is spent.
The Emperor alone is just a man.
Okay. That was reasonable. I hate that. We walked out the top left. Right? So we should be exiting from the bottom right. That's how directions work. I absolutely hate that in games. Like if there was a corridor in between there, get me to walk through it. I'm happy to walk through it.
I can't do this just yet.
Every time I see those little dots line up on something that says axe, I get super excited and then super let down. I mean, it'd be really early for a 6-link, but you know, I wouldn't complain. Where are we? Are we there? We're there. Let's do it. Am I going for speed now? I don't think so. And like movement speed or attack speed? No, wrong door. Movement? Yeah, I'd take more. I swapped out the boots that I had I still have some movement speed on these boots, but it's not as much.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain doubt is to dance with death. It is the sovereign.
More if anything, just getting some extra 4 links so I can build out what I need to.
Don't give up yet. One day, even the great scepter of God shall fall. By the goddess, what ambition! Sweep the trappings of past emperors aside.
I can't do this just yet.
I got all like my stuff. This is kind of okay, but this is like all over the place. And I want to get a 4-link set so I can have cast when damage taken. And I only need 3 for that, but then I'll need to get the other stuff moved over. It's like this is fine. I don't even think those need to be linked. No, these are just leveling. They're going to go with the 6-link up in here. Well, except that'll be here. Or if I get a 5, I'll put it here. And I'll use whichever one. I need 2 red, 2 green, and then a 5th. And then I can move stuff around. But I think my cast for damage taken I only need 3 for anyway. It's like Immortal Call and greater duration. Try linking the axe, you do 2 attempts and then sell it. Why would I sell it? I mean, I can still use it if I don't get anything. The axe has nothing on it. I mean, it's just it's only got one gem in there. Yeah, but you only get 7 Jeweler's Orbs for it, so it'll probably cost me more than that in Jeweler's Orbs to get 6 sockets on it. Oh, the new one. That's this one. Oh, yeah, I suppose it could, because it's got pretty low damage though. I wouldn't want to link on that one. So one of the other things too with melee is that you've got to consider the damage on the weapon.
Must keep.
And for this build, it's you will defeat Azaro and the Divine Font will grant 2 enchantment opportunities. So you've got to factor in if for this build it's physical damage as well.
The Empire awaits you with open
He's got nothing
jaws.
I can't do this just yet.
A golden
My spirit is
device,
spent.
hidden by a rotting emperor, overflows with power.
Yeah, we pulled out a decent axe from like the first ritual today. It almost doubled our damage output. Could be 7, I guess.
I believe in traveling light.
Trigger Edict of War on kill. Interesting. Increased attack damage, increased area of effect, strike range. Damage up. Okay, Northern Forest. That always feels good when you get through labs unscathed as
Water
well.
well?
Yeah, you get way more stuff.
Be kind, if you can.
Feeling good though. Northern Forest. Okay, we need to undo the thicket and the flies. And something else. Alright, let's see how we go now. Let's oh, that is definitely spinning to winning. Missing a thing. I've got that on instead of that on. Okay, I might. That's fine. What about that is? Let's find out later.
I can't do this just yet.
That's better spinning to winning.
My spirit is spent.
Yeah, the PoE Roomba. Nice. It's still not available. Mace. Okay. That might help. I actually need a 4 red. But a 3 red. Then that gives me a spare red for like an aura socket or something. So I actually needed a 3 link red, but where's that? That's the causeway. Where do we want to go? Like Dread Thicket? Down there.
I can't do this just yet.
Yeah, sure you can. Yeah. And quickly grab the butterflies.
My spirit is spent.
This is going to be great fun in Delve. The greatest. What have I got? Sitting on 15 movement speed and some good resists and some stuff. I'll leave those. Alright, let's just get the butterflies.
Path call.
I had a point to spend too.
Thus I release you from Motherhood's rage.
Oh, there's the thing. In the wrong direction though. Maybe we can get these and get back to it. I don't think so. I want to make sure I don't have to clear out the other zone again. We'd probably lose that.
I can't do this just yet.
Love it. Plasticina.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Fare you well.
You are like the frog.
That shouldn't be a new zone yet. Nice. What's that? Oh, we do the do our temple damage
Just
check.
in time. I believe I found a...
History repeats itself.
I found a way
Alright,
to
if anything we
blaze a
want
trail to
top
the
right.
legendary temple of Arzoato.
And then if anything
A
left is
spell
right,
cast upon these ancient waystones, triggered by the blood.
we'll kill the left one.
Hello.
Let's do it.
It's time.
It's time. Oh.
My spirit is spent.
Good job.
I mean, not great, not terrible. We didn't open a door, but that's kind of what happens at this stage. Usually I die. So, not dying is something.
I can't do this just yet.
Just in time. I knew you'd find
Okay.
me.
Top one.
You and I were too... History repeats itself. Let's go.
That worked out well. Yeah, let's clear them out.
Good job, Exile.
Oh man, the links are happening. I don't have the essence, I think I'm just gonna Chaos Slam. Alt Slam.
A worthy opponent!
Alchemy. Hulk.
I can't do this just yet.
There it is. Man, I usually end up clearing the entire zone before fighting this, and usually I clear as much of the zone as possible and still don't find it. This time we've gone and found the exit as well. That's silly. Okay. We don't have Fortify. I've got Fortify ready to go. We just don't have it yet. But Rampart would be really good to get around to, but if we don't have it by the time we get around there, it's wasted points, right? What else is there? Start pushing up into all the life nodes. Or we go for Harpooner. It'd be better if I have Impale up. There's also those life ones there as well. I think that's good to go. Let's go. Oh, we start. We can do that one. Let's go for there. Yeah. Okay. Do I need a blue socket for anything? Red, red, green, red, 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 red. Green, green, no blues. One blue for my 5 link or 6 link. Okay. We're way overfired, right? Yeah, so we can lose that fire. I've got like almost no essences. That's terrible, man. Oh man, they're all. That's gonna be terrible. That'd be terrible. Okay, it's could be worse. Roll big life at least. I can't replace my head yet. That's a shame. Just chaos it. One more. I think that could be worse if I tried. Let's brick it. Okay, well. I think it's better than that. 33 lightning. Do I need the lightning? No. God damn it. How badly do I want? Castle damage taken on that.
I greet you.
Way to rip your currency. Oh, you gotta try.
To live.
I probably tried a little bit too hard. Maybe not. Maybe we gotta try harder. Okay.
I can't do this just yet.
Let's talk to Helena for a reward. Oh, okay. Where's the, I need that to be 1 green?
Yes, I thank you. Though I loved him, I know Groost was lost to me the very moment he touched that vile abomination. I will weep over his passing for many more nights to come. But I am happy that you avenged his honor and freed him from his torment. There's an Asmeri shrine.
No, don't take it.
Keep your life to your own.
Be well.
Alright. In Val City, kill Arakali. Put Act 7 behind us. Act 7's been better than Act 6 was. Who's that? Pie Boy UK 56. Thanks for the 200 biddies, man. Appreciate those dancing slices of pizza. How you doing, dude? Occasional bid drop. Appreciate it, dude. Allows me to indulge every now and then. What's been going on? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Enjoying my quarterly Path of Exile playthrough.
I can't do this just yet.
Amongst all the other, RPGs and puzzle strategy stuff and everything else, there's definitely not been a shortage of games to play. I think is where I want it to be. I want to hit that. I don't want to hit that. Big Spoda. I'm ready for Arakali. Let's build. We'll find out. Oh man. Get him. More stairs. Always more stairs. Okay, Carly's there. Let's do it.
My bride has arrived, Exile.
I can't do this just yet.
I hope you brought a wedding gift.
She's gonna eat you. She's gonna eat you. Stupid silk.
Kali. Death is the true climax of perverted lust. Many an artist of Esmerian descent
Sorry, Yuna. You got eaten. Nice. I'm gonna have a quick break, make myself a cup of tea. I think.
Many an artist of Esmerian descent.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
There's a little streamer room.
Bye.
I think that's everything.
My help is yours.
Yeah, and then we'll do, what is that? We'll do Act 8.
Stay true to you.
I'm not going to farm Act 9, so we'll just go 8, 9, 10 today. Looking good.